In this line shoot we're looking at estimating, and to help us estimate we're going to round the numbers that we're multiplying or dividing together. I don't think he quite gets the gravity of the situation, but the first thing we need to do is to know how to round to the first digit. So if I look at the number 92, 9 is the first digit. So I need to make a decision whether we're going to leave our rounded number as 90 or take it to its next number, which is 100. We make our decision based on the very next number to the right hand side. If that number was 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, then our first digit stays the same. We call that rounding down. If it's 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then we're going to round up to the very next number. In this case it's a 2, so 92, when we round it, will be approximately equal to 90. If we look at another example, we've got 462. Now we want to round to the first digit. The first digit is the 4, so the number that's important to us is the number in the next column. In this case it's the tens column. Now it's a 6. Remember, if it's 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, we're going to round our first digit up. So the next number after the 4 is a 5, and now we're going to round it up to 500. So 462 when rounded is approximately equal to 500. If you're not sure, this little symbol means approximately equal to. Let's have a look at one more example. We're going to go 3060 and we want to round to the first digit. First digit's the 3. Need to look at the very next number. In this case it's in the hundreds column. It's a 0, so the 3 will stay the same. So 3060 is approximately equal to 3, and we add on our thousands. Now, how is that going to help us when we're looking at multiplying or dividing bigger numbers? Well, let's look at an exercise where we've got 472 times 36. Now we want to get an estimate of what 472 multiplied by 36 would be. So we're going to round both numbers to the first digit. So 472, the first digit is a 4, the next number is a 7, so that means we need to round up. So in terms of the 7, that will make the 4 go up to a 5, so that will be 500. Now 36, the first digit's a 3, the number immediately after it's a 6, that means we need to round that number up. So the 3 will go to 4, and we get 40. So now we can use our work in stages strategy. So 500 times 40 equals 4 times 10. So 500 times 4, 4 times 5 is 20, and then there's 2 zeros. We've still got to multiply by 10. Remember, when we're multiplying by 10, we simply add on that 1 0. So 472 multiplied by 36 as an estimate is approximately 20,000. Let's look at another example. 227 times 29. Look at our first digit's a 2, the number immediately after it's a 2, so that means this number won't go up. So that will be 200. The first number here is a 2, but this is a 9, so that must be rounded up. So that will be 30. So now we can work in stages. That's 200 times 3 times 10, which equals 3 times 2 is 6 with 2 zeros, so 600 times 10. And now we've got 600, add on the 1 0 that we learnt before. So 2027 times 29 is approximately equal to 6,000. We can do the same sort of thing when we're dividing, so I'll show you an example of that. Let's say we've got 3,200 divided by 48. We want an estimate of that, so we're going to round to the first digit. Now our first number, the first digit is a 3. We look at the number immediately afterwards. It's a 2, so it's going to stay the same. So we'll go 3, 0, 0. It doesn't matter what those numbers are, it's not important. Now here, rounding to the first digit, the first number's a 4, the next number's an 8, so that will mean the 4 will have to be rounded up to a 5. So we'll do that. We'll say that's 50. So now we're going to work in stages again. 3,000 divided by, now 50 is 10 times 5, so if we divide by 10 first and then we divide by 5 second, that will make it easy for us. Remember our dividing by 10 strategy, tens, hundreds, thousands, we cancel out. So we can cross off a 0 from each one, so now we've got 300 divided by 5, and 300 divided by 5 is 60. So when we're estimating, we round to the first digit and then we've got simpler numbers to work with. Go and try some from your exercise book or some other ones that your teacher will give you. Have a great day.